say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing, because if this one were played on paper, the Buckeyes will get us started with the opening kickoff. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. The Judicials offense will get first crack at it today. And they're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David. And I know seeing a defense doing what they want, when they want to do it, makes you a happy man.
Right, defense is starting to make a comeback. Like, I'm excited about this new era of football. Like, we're seeing better tackling, and we're seeing better coverage than we were a couple years ago. And this defense is fun to watch them on tape.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
That's going to be the challenge for this offense tonight, is holding up against this pass rush. They're one of the best defenses in the entire nation because of their ability to get pressure on the quarterback. They're going to have to do a much better job tonight protecting their guy, or they've got no shot.
Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Second down, he'll throw it. Fires left. Got a man. It's made. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Surging forward on the sneak.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get through.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Grabbed behind the line. It's York. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on 3rd down. On the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Judicials will punt this one away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. So the Ohio State Buckeyes offense will go to work for the first time today. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week, when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent.
Breaks into the open. Still on his feet. He's finally stopped, and not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
He'll do it himself. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Got some room in under the goal line. And he'll finish the run at the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the capper came on the run to the end zone from the 13. He'll bring it out. It's low.
Kick returners just have to do a better job knowing where they are on the field and what the situation is. That's a ball you got to let go through the end zone. That's a touchback. Instead, you're trying to be the hero, and now you've done yourself more harm than good. The offense starting in terrible field position.
Yeah, how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
On the run, it's O'Neal. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Judicials decide to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He gets it away from his own end zone. Looks it in at the 40. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. He breaks a tackle. Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Off the play fake. Zings it complete to the right. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Oh, he's got some space. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Heftiness coming out on the goal line. They give him the rock again on 2nd and goal. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he takes this from inside the 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. Here comes the option. Now the toss. Hard running there. And he's knocked down in the backfield, but man, how many tackles did he escape before he was finally brought down? Quarterback run is part of their game plan. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Off play action. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
And when you get these quarterbacks and these offenses in 3rd and long, and you know it's passing situations, man, KD bar the door, let's rush the passer, bring everybody. You know what's coming, get after the QB, and you cause a fumble. Great 3rd down execution by this defense.
And they will open this drive right on the doorstep with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Ohio State. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Motion from the back. Wants to fire on second down. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and third down is coming. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. Under fire. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. And the Judicials will try to pin them back with the punt. I wouldn't quite call it a shank, but that's not exactly going to go on the resume reel. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Everything's been working so far. They've had it 3 times, reached the end zone on each occasion, and now they're tons of room in the middle. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point makes it 28-0. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed him for the big play in the running game. 1 snap, 1 touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Now on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. First play of the period will be a second down. Rides the back on the option, the give. He found a hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21. How bold will they be on third down after that last run? From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. The Judicials send out the punt unit. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep plowing it on until they find an answer.
And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Some belief in that running game as they pick up 5 to the 35-yard line. The give to the back. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. The option look. He'll toss it. And some room to work. Turning it on. A tremendous run. He was full bore after taking that pitch. Just sweet execution.
Well, this is an offense that has a lot of speed, and they have different guys they would love to get the football to in space, and they can find a lot of different ways to do that. I love the idea of going option here and trusting your quarterback to make the right read. If no one accounts for the pitch, man, he's going to get it to the outside, and you see the speed on the perimeter. Really clever play call that time by the O coordinator.
The run from the shotgun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. Just threw that one way too far. And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. A relatively short field goal try from 26 yards out. Dead center perfect. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. He'll bring it out. It's low. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. They'll send the back in motion. Slithers into space. Running game worked on first down. Let's see if they go back to it on second down. Back to pass. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. He's going to go down, and he's in his own end zone. It's going to be a safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
To throw on first down. Makes the grab, and he will score! Touchdown, Ohio State!
When these offenses get in the rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
Ready to try the point after. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with a 44-yard touchdown pass. No chance he's taking a knee. Here he comes. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Looking downfield on first down. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Touchdown, Buckeyes. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
You always hear coaches harping on their quarterbacks to keep 2 hands on the ball. That time, he got hit, the ball came free, bounced right into the defender's hands, and he makes them pay, taking it back all the way for a score.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Bringing it back. Touchdown, Ohio State. What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he added the extra point. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. On the move from inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Off-play action on first down. Gets rid of it. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Find some fresh air. Really nice run to get it out to the 23 before he goes out of bounds. And the Judicials will punt it away on fourth down. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. Fair catch is brought in at the 43, and they are set up nicely. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. And the Buckeyes in a good spot here with second and short. Quick strike complete. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Out of the gun, the running back has it.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. The Buckeyes lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. Flips it out to the back. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Pass completion, move the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. He'll pull it on the read. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to throw, time running short in the half. A strike downfield. Now the connection takes it to the 11. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Wants to throw on third down. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he tacks on the extra point. That drive covered 55 yards for the score. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's coming out of the end zone. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Sends it back in motion. Snags a quick pass on the left. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great one going down in Columbus today. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust his strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. Time to put an end to the speculation and find out there inside the horseshoe.
The Judicials will kick it off to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Nice move to keep running. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. Nice move to pick up yardage. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Handoff from the gun. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. Power football with the run. Got the first down, looking for more. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
Wow, 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
Caught in the backfield, it's Bean. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle, it's Rourke. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. They've got to get the football to the 32 to pick up the first down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense, it brings up a 4th down. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. From 55 yards out, and he's got it. Never a doubt.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
Fielded in the end zone, it's May. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Now this offense is back on the field. On the option. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line. And the Judicials with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll run play action. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
Man, this defense has played so well, and this offense, they've struggled. They haven't executed greatly. They're going to have to do it against a really good defense who continues to apply pressure. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback a little better.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Loose ball squirting all over the place, and it went out of the back of the end zone. That'll be a safety.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
They'll get set for the free kick after the safety. He's in open space downfield. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. From the gun, running back on the move. They drag him down behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that hasn't happened very often. He has had a tremendous night. Pulls it and fires to the left. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. That's caught. It's Bean. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. The Buckeyes line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
The Judicials with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Goes to the option. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And the Judicials will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Now on the return. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but, man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up with an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Works the middle of the field. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
Brings up 2nd down.
Quarterback on the keeper. Got enough space. Touchdown, Ohio State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good to finish things off. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
The Judicials now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got his man down the middle. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. Oh, they're after him. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Takes it the other way. Touchdown, Buckeyes! What a play! Not only the interception, but the great return for the score. What a play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Quarterbacks don't have high completion percentages from their backs. It's been really hard for this QB to get any kind of rhythm. We've got to change something up here. We've got to do something different because right now it's just a sack party.
And the Judicials have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth-quarter comeback. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Looking to fire. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
And this has been one of those days you want to forget. I mean, you're getting drunk. There's no other way to put it. It's been a bad day. I'm trying to put a drive together here, maybe to just get some kind of momentum, something positive, maybe something in the locker room we can talk about that didn't go wrong.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. The Judicials will call on their punt team. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Rides the back and leaves it. They'll give him 1 to the 28-yard line. 3 wideouts to the right on 2nd and 8. Right back to it. Strong run, picks up 6 down to the 22-yard line. And the Buckeyes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Got his man on the right. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Ohio State! And they take it in for 6 more points. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
And they did tack on the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. And now the offense will come onto the field again. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Snagged in the middle. It's Moore. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Gets the back moving. They'll run the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Judicials trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. On the option. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. The running back has it. They make the stop just across the 30 at the 31. It's 4th down. The Judicials will line up to punt it away. A low line drive and short kick. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They'll try the run. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. With the catch, it's Bean. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Buckeyes line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Hunt is on its way. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Using his feet. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Rushes on him. And the sack all the way back at the 5.
Man, how about this offense, man? It's been a rough day. You're getting beat down. You're trying to find some kind of momentum late in the game to build something off of, and you give up another sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. It's another safety. They get their 3rd one of this game.
And that kind of sums up the day for this offense. I mean, nothing has really gone your way. Now you give up the safety. Tell you what, this team's got a lot of work to do over this next week to get better, to improve. This was a bad day.
And they'll set up for the free kick from their own 20. Fields the punt to try to pick up some yards. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a 1st down. Let's see if they can put something together here. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Gets it past the 1st down marker and still running. There he goes. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Buckeyes. That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in week 3.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point splits the upright. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. One snap, and you've got a touchdown on the board. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. He'll ride his man on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. Pulls it in. It's Coates. No chance to run, but still a good gain. And the Judicials really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They're going to run it. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. They bring the punter onto the field now. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. The Judicials will send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He takes it at the 45. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Give to the back. Oh, he's got a chance. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The Buckeyes with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. He'll keep it himself. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looking to pick up a 1st down on 3rd and short from the 43. He'll do it himself. Can't get him to the ground. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. And they didn't need the extra points, but maybe just a chance to stick it to them right here a little bit at the end. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your uni. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.